So I'm just posting this video because I know I look like how I'm looking, but this is like kind of like, oh, let me bring the brightness back down. So I look like a naked mole rat. But this is probably the most vulnerableest post I ever posted on like YouTube. And I know everybody gonna have like their little comments. Hold on. So it's like there is like days where it's harder than most days. And if anybody know me, if anybody watches, I'm sorry. If anybody know me, and if anybody watches me on social media, you guys always see me like always either positive, happy, working hard on my stuff, everything like that. Things like that. If anybody don't know, like 2019, I had like my most depressed state. 2020, I was clinically diagnosed with depression and anxiety and stuff like that. They did give me medication for it. I don't take it because when I did take it, I would just sleep all day. I would just sleep all day. It just made me like super tired. And plus, like, I have like strong faith in God and Jesus Christ. So I just said to myself, I would not take any medications. I don't take any medications, any cough syrups, any even if I get a headache, I don't even take medication for headaches. Only because for the simple fact, like, I believe in God so much, he's a healer of all things. All I have to do is ask and he's gonna provide it. But what I was gonna say is I don't claim that I have depression now or anxiety now, because if you guys like look on my social media or if you guys just follow me, I get through everything the best way I can. And the best way I take care of myself is if I need time alone, I take time alone. Sometimes I don't talk to people for like weeks. Only really keep in contact with people that keep in contact with me. Like, my phone is like literally like dead all the time. Like, as you can see right now, like, even if I go on my notifications, like, I be clearing my notifications. I really don't text or talk to anyone like that. But what I came here to say is, like, if you're going through life alone, just take it a day at a time. Why you keep crying like that, bro? You tripping. But just take it a day at a time, because mental health is serious, Like, take time to yourself, take days to yourself if you need it, but just take it, Like, you're not a robot. You have emotions, Being vulnerable is real. Being sad is real. Being mad is real. Like, emotions are real. Don't let social media or people that's close to you make you feel bad or make you feel like a failure for feeling how you feel or expressing how you feel, because you never know who's out there going through what you're going through or worse, and who just need the encouragement that you need, If anybody that's close to me watch this, I apologize if this offends you in any type of way, but this is not to be offensive to anyone. But there are days where I literally feel alone, like, like, I come back home, and no matter, sometimes it don't even matter what I just went and did, but sometimes I come back home and, like, I don't know, I just feel like, I don't know how to explain it, like, I just still feel alone to myself. Like, I give so much love to people. I literally overwork myself sometimes to the point that I'm just not, I'm not gonna say distracted, but I'm not thinking about like the things that I have to heal from or the things that I battle through or anything like that. You know, I'll just be on a mission, so I just keep working. But sometimes it's like, sometimes I have the feeling that I work so hard and nothing is paying off, you know? Like, work my I work my ass off. I literally work my ass off. I work my ass off, bro. I inspire other people also, but it's not about who I am or what I am or anything like that, you know? Because at the end of the day, I still have feelings. I still go through things too. And there's just some days where it's just harder than most, like today. And that's why I'm kind of recording this video, because like I just want to show you guys like everything that's everything that glitters. What do you say? Everything that glitters is not gold or something like that. It's like something like that. Like everything that glitters is not gold. And that's why I'm just coming here to say like I present myself in a very well mannered to the point you guys don't see me like this. Most people probably don't even know I go through half of the stuff that I go through. And sometimes it hurts because like I just feel like most of my life I help people get further, you know, like I'll always be a helping hand. I'll always be a lending hand. I'll always be a loving hand. And sometimes I just think it takes a toll on me because when I want that love back or when I just sit down, it's like, you know, it's like, um, is it like, is I'm really receiving that? Like, you know how hard it is to like feel like you're not loved enough or you don't receive the same love that you give, you know, like that really hurts. And like it's been times where I went through my most hardest challenges in life, things I never even spoke to some people about, things people don't even know, things that, you know, people lied on me about, people that, you know, made stories about, like hurtful things people said to me. People, you know, when I needed people the most, they left. The only person I really had was God and Jesus Christ. And a lot of people might think I'm crazy, or a lot of people might say like, oh, you're sick in the head, or you're delusional, or like, you know. And when it comes to me, words do cut deep because like I'm not a spiteful or hateful person at all. Like I'm a really, really hard loving person. You know, so sometimes when it's like when you are that type of person, of course you would want that, you know? But it's like am I like sometimes I be thinking like am I too good not to receive those things? And it's like I know everything's in God's time, and when He's ready for me to receive, He's gonna allow me to receive. But it just sometimes it just really hurts. It just really hurts me to know that I'm working so hard. I'm working so hard. I'm trying so hard. Like, I'm trying as hard as I can Sometimes I try so hard that I don't even sleep the way I would want to. I work so hard sometimes I don't even give myself the right amount of love that I need. And that's not nobody's fault. You know, I can't blame nobody else on that or anything like that, you know? I'm sorry. That's nasty. And I know I'm bold for coming on social media, especially for YouTube, especially social media, and showing this side of myself because it's not normal and it's not typical. A lot of the stuff that I do is not typical, it's not normal, it's not supported or whatever it may be. But the only thing that I can say is like the one person that I know that stayed and like really stayed and like gave me the most love that I ever received here on earth is God. Like, if it wasn't for him, bro, I would not be here. It was time where I had like serious suicidal thoughts because it was like I was just thinking to myself like, why do I love people so much and I don't feel a love back? Like, to the point that I don't want to be here because I don't want to feel that pain. I don't want no one else to ever treat me like that or like use me, to envy me, be jealous of me, anything. Like, I just want everybody to be happy, be loved, all of that. And it's like, I'm not saying that I'm perfect. I'm not saying I didn't do anything wrong. I'm not saying that I didn't hurt people too. I have. I took accountability for all of that. I beat myself up for all of that. But it's like, when it comes to God, bro, I'm honestly telling you, bro, I could ball out and cry about all the things that he did for me. Like, I've witnessed things that no man on earth can have given me. I've witnessed things that no man on earth can ever stop. I've witnessed things that that's just so divine, bro, that it's like, it's the only person that it is God, you know? Like, I be trying so hard, y'all, like, and it's even harder when you just want to be at peace, you just want to be happy, you just want to be positive, because that's, the world is just, their minds is just tainted on things that's just not godly, like, bro. And it's like, it's just so many things that's just kills our minds and kills our happiness, and we could be way better than what we are and who we are at this moment, you know? But it's like, we just gotta know and understand that and pray and just have faith and patience. Excuse me. And the one thing that I'm learning right now is patience. To be patient and trust God's timing. And that when he called my name, I'm sorry that I keep doing these ugly faces, but I just know when the day comes when God calls my name, he grants me everything I ever prayed for, I ever wished for, I ever cried for, the things I don't talk about. That would be the day, like, it's just gonna show that God's real on this earth, bro. I'm telling you, bro, I'm telling y'all, it's been times where I want to come on here and just tell my story to you guys. Because I've been through a whole entire lot. It doesn't look like it. It's stuff that I probably didn't even tell my closest friends. It's probably stuff I didn't even tell my mom. It's probably stuff I didn't even tell anybody too. You know, it's been things I probably didn't tell people. And they took it and ran with it and turned it into something it wasn't, you know? People don't understand how I got here, or why I got here. And it's like, for a minute, I was hurting for a long time, and I masked it. I masked it with, so there was times I masked it with drugs. There was times where I masked it with drinking, just to forget about it. Sometimes there were times that I masked it with sleeping. It's been things people would tell me that I did or I said, and I can't remember a thing about it, bro. I can't tell y'all nothing that happened 2020. I can't remember. 2019, I can't remember. There's so many things that I cannot remember at all, because like it be so much going on in my mind, and I don't speak to people. A lot of people be like, oh, go to a therapist. I'd be like, yeah, I could go to a therapist, but what can a therapist do that God can already do? You know, like, God could do a lot of things. All you gotta do is speak to him, and just, you know, like, God is like my best friend. Talk about him all the time. People that know me or been around me, I have mentioned a lot of times, even when I used to drink. Like, no, really, I got more godly in 2020, going into 2021. I always knew who God was, but I really started walking into who God is. And well, really, it started in 2019. That's when I had my spiritual awakening. I'll do another story time on that. But like, as y'all can see, like, my whole entire mood just changed when I started talking about God. But he's just so amazing to me. Like, that man has done wonders. Like, he gave me so much love, so much leniency. I have to say leniency, because he's forgiving God. He forgave me for so many things. He have brought me into opportunities that nobody can ever do. He have gave me wisdom that nobody can ever give me. He have closed doors in my life that only he can close. Open my eyes to things that's not of him. I've seen things when I was asleep, when I was awake. I can see things that nobody can see. Sometimes I hear things that nobody ever hears. I witness things that people won't witness with their naked eyes. I can say things and people gonna look at me hella crazy, bro. So crazy, it's like what? Like the only, like, I move through life because I trust God. So it's like some there's days where I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just following what he's telling me to do. And sometimes it's like, what I'm supposed to be doing on this earth. What is my divine purpose on this earth? What is it that God wants me to do? And sometimes, like, it gets hard when you're trying to find yourself and love yourself and not find love, but it's really more of attracting people that's meant for you, like, who genuinely loves you, who genuinely cares for you, who is genuinely going to be there for you here on earth. You know, it's different from having relationships here on earth and having a relationship with God and Jesus Christ, because it's like, that is a spiritual connection. You know, you can't see them in the physical. You can see people here on earth in the physical, you know? So it's like, who is meant for me? Who is meant to be here? Who is not meant to be here? Who's just here to, who's the distraction? Who's the love? And sometimes, like, I do hurt. Sometimes I do be sad. Because it's like, damn, bruh. I'm trying so hard. I give so much love. I give so much care. I give so much support. You know? And it's like, am I doing anything wrong? And I'm not. I don't have to feel like that. There are things that people said about me or have comments about me. People have told me I was sick in the head, bro, because I was going through depression. People told me I was fucked up in the head because of depression. People have said things about me, made lies about me, everything. I never spoke on it. Never spoke on the elephant in the room. Never did. Why? Because my heart was so big. I just forgave them, bro. I gave them a second chance. I tried again. At the end of the day, it only to people that can't see with the naked eye. They're going to believe whatever they want to believe. They're going to speak on me however they want to speak on me. They're going to gossip however they want to. They're going to do whatever it is that they want to do. But at the end of the day, when you trust in God and God know who you are and you know who God is, it doesn't even matter about who you are or what you're doing or how much money you got in your bank account. It don't even matter what car you drive. It don't even matter what house you're living in. It don't matter if you the richest man on earth, if you're the poorest man on earth, if you're the homelessest person on earth, if you're the hungriest person on earth, it does not matter. As long as you know who God is and God knows who you are because you built a connection and a bond, there will be things here on earth that will not even compare to what God had for you and done for you. At the end of the day, evil shall not prosper. Evil will never prosper. Ever. Even when the enemy think they're stopping something, they're not stopping nothing at all. And that's period. Nothing. So, at the end of the day, there are times when I'm going through what I'm going through. And then there's times where I boss up. Like, there are times where I boss up and I just understand that God has a bigger plan for me. Even when I was younger, everyone saw the light in me. A lot of people see the star in me. I've been a lot of people light in their time of darkness. I've helped a lot of people. I've loved a lot of people. I care for a lot of people. Some of the people's most happiest moments were with me. I've blessed people, never spoke about. I blessed many hands, fed many people. You feel me? Gave when I didn't have nothing to give. Gave my last, gave my all, gave my everything. When I didn't even have nothing to give for myself. And that's just not to brag. That's just to show the godly in me. Because at the end of the day, I will never stop being me, no matter how much it hurts me, how sad I'm gonna get, or how many nights I'm gonna cry in my bed. Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna be proud because that's the God in me. No one can take that away from me. No one, girl, what you finna cry for? No one can ever take that from me. What's mine can never be taken away or destroyed. So I'm humble about who I am. Because when it comes to the face of God, I honor everything He says and what's written. Even when I sin, I ask Him for forgiveness for my sins. Even if I wrong people, I apologize for them to forgive me for the things I've done to them for no other reason. So when they lay down at night, at least they know I came and apologized. So when they pray to God, they know they could pray about whatever it is that I did to them. And I hope that they find forgiveness in their heart when it comes to me. And also at the end of the day, I hope that I continue to inspire people to be who they are, to love who they are, to not be tainted by anything or anyone they're around. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to be me. If no one likes it or no one likes me at all, if everyone loves me and everyone loves me to the fullest, I'm going to still be me. Because at the end of the day, even when it hurts, even when I'm my happiest, I'm still me. Even when I can't give at all, I still try to give as much as I can. And all this is to say that, God is real, bro. People gonna say what they say when it comes to God and when it comes to Jesus Christ. Because they never surrendered. They never caught His divine works. Like, there's things that happen in your life. It wasn't about no luck. Come on, bro. Luck. We're not playing with 4-leaf clovers. We're talking about someone that's so powerful in this world. He can give and He could take. He gives life and He gives death. Someone like that, So at the end of the day, I'm gonna still be who I am. So if I want to come on YouTube and I want to post a video of me crying, snot coming down my nose, and I'm gonna wipe it off, and I'm telling myself don't cry, I'm gonna do that because you know why? Because at the end of the day, there's someone out there just like me, going through the same things that I'm going through, and guess who they have to talk to? Even if some people don't even talk to God yet, so who are they gonna talk to? They can't talk to family. They can't talk to friends. What a therapist gonna tell them? Therapists can't give them love. Therapists can't give them happiness. Therapists can't give them peace. A therapist can't give them guidance. A therapist not gonna give them abundance and love and carry them through the night. A therapist not gonna be their light in the darkness. Healer, provider, waymaker, mountain mover. He gives new beginnings. He opened new doors for you and closed doors and no man shall open. And he opened new doors that no man can ever open for you. No human on earth can do that. Of course someone could give you an opportunity. The opportunity of the lifetime. But who gave you that opportunity? God. When you stay patient, when you stay humble, when you trust the process, that process is gonna be hard. Trust me, it's gonna be hard. Living proof. And when I finally have the time to tell my testimony, I definitely will. I'm not here to preach to nobody or anything. I'm just telling y'all the real. Go pray. If you're going through stuff, you're going through anything, just pray, bro. Even if you say a prayer, dear God, I hope you're listening to me. I'm going through a rough time right now, and I ask for healing, prosperity, and love, and to carry me throughout the night, God. When there's no one that's there, I ask that you be my light in the darkness, God. And you carry me, God. And you continue to give me hope, and you continue to give me faith, you continue to give me patience, continue to give me abundance and prosperity and clarity, God. And I ask for guidance, God. And I ask that you just continue to be your divine and great self upon me, God. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Something like that. Even it's 2 words, dear God, please help me. In Jesus' name I pray. Just start praying. It's a relationship. It's a relationship. You know? I'm not here to be like, oh, be like this and be like that and pray like this. That's not me. Find your way and find your way to God at the end of the day. Do what's best for you. If it's right and right. If you sing, sing. Rap to God. He's listening, he's hearing you. But don't fall for what you're praying out of. Don't return back to what you're praying out of. Don't do that. Because at the end of the day, like I said, he can give and he can take it away. Humble yourself. Understand that there are people that's out there just like you, that's going through things just like you. Understand that. Surrender yourself to him. I promise you. The road is going to be hard. It's going to take a lot of faith, a lot of discipline. You're going to lose a lot of people. You're not going to be the same you as you were. If y'all know who I am, wig down, lashes down, nails down, profanity out, drunked out, smoked out. You feel me? Like, a lot of things that you used to do, you're not going to do no more. You're going to outgrow people. You're going to outgrow yourself. You might outgrow yourself daily, weekly. You never know. Trust your path. Trust yourself. Love yourself. Find God. Be peace. Find your path. Find your divine purpose. Find who you are. Find what inspires you. You hear that word? You. Do this for you. You. Because once you do this for you, it don't matter what you give, or who you give it to, or how you give it. As long as you do it for you, and whatever you do behind closed doors, when no one's watching, when there's no cameras out, no video phones out, no one there to witness it, that's when God's gonna bless you the most, bro. I'm telling you, God never says reveal what you bless to other people. He doesn't say that. Give your blessings in peace. When you give your blessings to people, give them in peace. Not with your cameras out, not with your phones out, because you want it to. Because that's who you are. Because that's who Jesus Christ is. That's who God is. And I'll never be embarrassed to speak on their name. And I'll never be embarrassed to ever post anything about them. Because at the end of the day, there's no person on this earth could do what they did for me. And that's period. Nobody. At the end of the day, nobody. Nobody. It ain't a friend. It ain't a family member. It ain't a influencer or a famous person. Yo.
It's a car in front of us. Hold on. Two cars in front of us. It's a car in front. And where y'all at? They gotta get a community. You gotta get bus. Basically, I need you to bus that shit. Hold on.
It's 210. Red gonna call Red. It go to Red phone. She gonna answer.
Yeah, what I gotta do here? Town 210.
No, just press 210.
All right.
Sorry, y'all. But at the end of the day, that's my family. Y'all already know I'm not gonna edit it. I'm gonna just post it. I gotta hurry up and get up and pack though. I'm gonna just throw some stuff in the bag. But I was gonna say, just end of the day, love who you are. Be who you are. Give in peace. Love yourself in peace. Inspire others to be great. And and be better for themselves. Because at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, God has the final word. God has the final word. You don't have the final word. Your mama don't have the final word. Your daddy don't have the final word. Your manager don't have the final word. I don't have the final word. God has the final word. At the end of the day. So who is you gonna trust in? Who you gonna believe in? Because at the end of the day, you gotta do this for you. Y-O-U. So go love yourself. Go be happy. Smile with your pretty, handsome, beautiful face. You are beautiful. You are loved. You are great. You're doing a great job. Don't let this world tell you you're not good enough. But guess what? You're good enough. You're good enough. You're good enough for God. He said, come as you are, you're good enough for him. No matter what state you're in, no matter how much money you got, no matter where you live, no matter what car you drive, if you have a car, no matter if you're walking, if you take the bus, if you have a job, if you don't have a job, if you're going through financial stuff, if you're richer than them, long hair, no hair. It don't matter who you are, what you got. Come as you are. Period. Love yourself. Love who you are. Go look in the mirror and tell yourself, girl, I love you. What's up, bro? Much love to you. Peace and love. Send light and love to people you don't even know. Tell somebody have a nice day. You see somebody on the street and they look like they hungry, and you finna go into the grocery store, get them a fruit and some water. Get that to them. And tell them God bless them and have a nice day. Because at the end of the day, no one is better than no one. No one is better than no one. And remember that. No matter what you got in your pocket, what you carrying, if you big thugging or not, at the end of the day, we're all human beings walking this earth for a purpose, for a divine purpose. And ain't nobody better than nobody. And I want somebody to remember that. That person that's driving your dream car ain't better than you. That person with your dream job ain't better than you. That person with that $1 million business and you're not there, they're not better than you. They just got there a little faster. That's it. That's it. Their time came faster. That's it. You got to trust your own process. Don't compare yourself to nobody. Because when God gives you what you earned and what you deserve and what you pray for, you ain't going to compare yourself to nobody. Nobody. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Be you. Be great. Be happy. And the same things you learn, inspire somebody else. Give love to somebody else. Give light to somebody else. Because you're not better than them either. I'm not better than anybody, and I don't feel like I'm better than anybody. It's things I can learn from people, and there are things people can learn from me. Humble yourself and understand that you have a purpose, and find your purpose and give it to the world. Because there'll be a day you will need somebody like me, or somebody like you, or somebody like them. And they could be poorer than you. They could be walking on the street and you got a car and you can learn something from them. So at the end of the day, love yourself. Be peace to yourself. Find your happiness. Find your way. And I just want to send love and light to everybody that watched this video and who's seen it through. And this kind of like a revelation of how God works. Like, you could be crying in your bed and he can just give you so much happiness that nobody can ever give you. No weed, no drink, no nothing. And it's just peace and happiness within that no one can ever take away from you. Don't ever let this world take what's your way. Because God has the final say so. And I love you so much. I send peace and love to you.